Hi, this is Angel Jones. I love great conversations where life's journey is communicated not only through words, but tones and emotions. Explosive expressions that allow you to feel what they felt and learned. A fool learns only from his own mistake, while the wise learn from their own and from those others have made. Thanks for being here with us. Good night, Jason Legaard. How are you going on this wonderful, beautiful night?
I'm excited to be here, Engel, and I love your goal of going after this Guinness Book of World Records, something I've never heard of, and I'm hoping I can add my own special boom inspired fire to the cause. So I'm excited to be here.
I love that. I love that. Hey, it's creating a goal for 1509 conversations in 3 months. Every time I say it gets me wondering, what are you doing?
I feel you on that.
Hey, tell me, which of your talents, my friend, is responsible for us meeting?
I would consider myself a master networker, so I would say that would be the skill set. I've always said I've been very, very comfortable in creating conversations, whether that's with a teenager, an 8-year-old kid, or an 89-year-old grandfather. So I would say that's probably it.
Who did you learn that from?
I realize I learned that from growing up in a very, very small town in North Dakota. You had a lot of friends of all ages and different backgrounds. So when you were growing up, you had to know how to hold a conversation and connect and build rapport with a variety of people. So I would say it's my small town upbringing.
Conversations have been the backbone of our society, haven't they?
Oh, without a doubt. That's how everything starts in my mind.
Yeah, exactly. A conversation is what gets it going. Like, how could you live without a conversation? Now, there are text conversations, which I struggle to get around. Sometimes I'm texting and I wonder if he or she means this, or if he or she means this. And then I hit the call button. Hey, I'm struggling with that text message. What did you mean?
Yeah. Well, I love the fact you brought that up because I'm more old school. I would much rather, even though granted text messaging can be more efficient, there's nothing that can compare to picking up the phone and actually using it for what it was intended to, which is to actually speak on it to another human being and have a genuine connection. I would just like we're doing here.
Yeah, and there comes the J-boom.
There it is. I'm telling you.
Why will you continue to repeat the skill of networking?
I have to. I just have to. It's part of my nature. I'm an inspirational, motivational speaker and coach. I mean, speaking and connecting on an emotional level, spiritual level, just diving deep with people is what I'm here to do on this planet. And so, without continuing to apply that gift I have of being able to network, I don't know where I go from here. It would literally cripple me. So I have no choice.
Love it, love it, love it. Tell me, what is one thing you've done, Jason, consistently over the last 3 years?
Over these last 3 years, it's been a very, very interesting journey. A lot of ups, downs, lefts, rights. I would say the thing I've consistently done is to simply push through the pain and just never. That's the biggest key. Like, there's been a lot of pain along the way. I've just had to push right on through it and just leave it behind.
Achieving that, which is, I'm guessing, such a great, great task, right? How does it make you feel?
When you're able to push through pain, especially in those moments where you literally feel like the world is against you, you have no friends in your corner, no family, society thinks you're a lunatic. But when you push through that personal pain and come out the other side into another level of progress, I found it's an unbelievably, you literally feel unstoppable. Like you're a true warrior. You've stepped beyond the norm. You step beyond your current reality, and there is a confidence. There's a core strength that you will not get it any other way.
And it sounds something like "J-boom."
It's where everything started for me, because actually I started my journey in 2011 of becoming and pursuing being an entrepreneur, and so that's that feeling of pushing past and tapping back into a power that we all have. It's just that we simply forgot it. That's all.
Why would you suggest someone do what you've done?
I can honestly say now, especially after some recent experiences of having to step back and actually dive very, very deep into my own darkness, that on the other side of that darkness, you have to understand, as terrifying as it is, on what is beyond the darkness is what you've always needed. It's what you've always been seeking. But will you have the courage to then take that next step and say, I'm going to face my own darkness, no matter how terrifying and intimidating it is? I understand that if I get through it, the light at the other side, it's what I need, and I have to get to it.
It's pretty scary, isn't it?
Oh, the last 2 months have been some of the most challenging times in my life. But as I've come out this other side, it's the blessings that we're waiting. That's the key. There are blessings waiting beyond it that you would never have known. And that's what's starting to happen. In fact, Chris Jones, my great friend, reaching out to me to tell me about your goal here. This is one of those blessings.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Hey, let's switch gears for a bit now. Let me invite you, Jason, into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. What is your earliest childhood memory?
Wow, you set such a nice visual there. Unfortunately, my earliest childhood memory, which is one of the foundations of my life, I was in a car accident when I was very, very young. So my earliest memory is actually immediately after the accident, being in the hospital and the nightmares of monsters that I had coming down the hallway to get me. And that's I can still vividly feel that room and the 3 a.m. darkness and being, where's Dracula and all of them. Like they were all there out in the creaking along the hallways coming to get me. So that's my furthest one back that I can remember.
How old do you think you were?
I was 3 years old. I know exactly.
Wow.
Yep.
Why do you think this memory is so clear?
It's so clear because anything before it, I have no recollection of, due to the nature of the accident. My mother was also injured, and I also lost my little sister, Tracy. She was 1. And so it's so intense because I remember this memory of being in a hospital by myself, the Frankenstein monsters and Dracula and everyone coming to get me. It was the intensity of feeling completely alone. And that really solidified an emotion that actually led to other parts of my journey, down this lifetime.
It's amazing that you started this conversation talking about that, right? Like how necessary it was for you to go back and face your monsters.
Oh yeah, it had to be. And just so you know, folks, I just recently turned 45 years old in September as we record this, and it took me close to over 40 years to finally break through. So don't put too short of a timetable on your personal development and your mindset, because there are things going on behind the scenes in your heart, mind, and soul that you just have never had an awareness of. And it takes divine timing, and it does come. It does come.
It does come. Thanks for sharing that, my friend.
Of course. This is what I do. Engel. I gotta help. I gotta inspire the fire.
Yeah.
I gotta get into people's hearts and minds and spirits to help them, because I had to do it for myself.
If we fast forward to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
I had to do some research on this one because I'm like, I can't remember that far back. I would say that it was probably a tie. First one, Billie Jean from Michael Jackson. Huge fan. He just blew my mind when Thriller came out and everything. So Billie Jean around that time. And also Down Under from Men at Work. So kind of a wide range of styles of music.
Two different spectrums. Love that. Hey, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there is a small declaration form. Yes or no? Jason, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to? I
would say not someone individually. It's more my calling of the business I'm building with my business partner, with our company Legacy Leadership LLC and our brand Mindset Mountain. So it's to pass on our skills and our breakthroughs, our journeys, which have been very unique, and to pass those type of personal development skills, mindset skills onto our clients. So it's for every single person that's felt that they're caught in darkness and don't know that they can make a decision to climb out of it.
Are you married?
I am not. I am a single man.
Do you have children?
No, at least not that I know. Hopefully not. I'm single, so no.
Do you believe in God?
I do.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Oh, without a doubt. I have some of the most when sometimes I have to stop and just really break out in a huge laugh and smile when I think about my inner circle, because without them it breaks my heart if I think about moments where what if I didn't have these people. So without the shadow of a doubt.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
I would say no. Netflix sometimes, where I don't really watch regular TV, or else good old YouTube. I do like to dive into the YouTube stuff.
Yeah, so how about screen time? How many hours do you think you spend in either the phone or the computer?
Yeah, I would say probably throughout a week, it's probably, 10 to 15 hours. I'm not going to lie. I'm a human being. I mean, I like my entertainment, but I like to get into YouTube and be entertained while I'm also educating myself through watching other speakers, coaches, trainers, and just dive into stuff. So it's both. It's infotainment.
Yeah.
It's got both spectrums.
Jason, this has been great. Before you leave, is there anything you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
I would like to share something I've gone through recently, and I'm going to try to keep this as clean cut as possible, but I want to get across the intensity of it. Once you own your own BS, then you're finally able to start cleaning it up. But you have to own the stink of what that BS is in your life right now, and that could be that darkness I talked about earlier. But once you own it, you know it's there, you see it, you smell it. Guess what? You can pick up a shovel and you can start getting to work and you can clean it up. And the other thing is, gratitude is the attitude that gives our dreams altitude. And every single one of you out here, it's your time to climb. I believe that with a shadow of a doubt. I wish nothing but the best for all of you and for you, Engel, as well.
Thanks a lot. Hey, Jason Legaard. The J Boom. Thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
I appreciate it, Angel. Thank you so much for this opportunity to share with your audience.
Amazing audience. Before you leave, there's one person I'd like to introduce you to, Amanda Jones. She is my wife, and her passion is to educate, encourage, and empower.
Hi, I'm Amanda Jones, and I'm a registered nurse. Do you or someone you know have diabetes? According to the International Diabetes Federation, in 2015 worldwide, 415 million people were living with diabetes. Just as that figure is overwhelming, so too can the effects of diabetes be. So, to help simplify diabetes for both adult and child, I've used rhymes in my books, The ABCs of Diabetes for Children, and Poems for Patients, A Focus on Diabetes. At its simplest, rhymes help us to remember. If you, a child or friend, want an easy, reader-friendly way to know about diabetes, then get a copy of these books. For more details, you can go to poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.